amitriptyline, Cymbalta, prednisone, Mexatil.
People with pain are paying for it.
Lyrica, morphine, oxycodone, Oxycontin.
When you're ill, this is the last thing you need.
Popping pills to relieve chronic pain. It's an expensive dose of reality facing an estimated 76 million Americans every day. The net result, $60 billion in lost productivity a year.
I was an active chef, caterer with my own business, and once that happened, it basically took that all away from me.
For Paul Gelino, a thriving Greenwich restaurant entrepreneur, it happened in an instant.
It was like a death. It basically became a death of somebody I knew.
While lifting a box, Gelino's spine snapped. Pain paralyzed his entire body. The pain reliever, medication, and plenty of it. But what's becoming a pain in the side of sufferers is a tricky practice health insurers call step therapy. Others call it fail first. It's an approach that calls for the least expensive drugs to be given to the patient first.
It's like the doctor saying you need a narcotic and the insurance company saying, okay, you have to try baby aspirin first.
If the less expensive drug works, then great. But if not, the health insurance company insists the next least expensive drug must be tried. It can be an excruciating cycle that didn't make sense for Gelino.
These are the pills that I don't take anymore because they didn't work, and because I was forced to. I have the other ones that I do take that that I still use, and I wish I would have got those a year sooner than I did.
Gelino says Fail First is used by health insurers to control costs, but it is time-consuming for patients and physicians, more expensive from an out-of-pocket cost perspective, and denies pain sufferers the drugs their doctors prescribe to them in the first place.
When you're ill, this is the last thing you need, fighting for what is technically the doctors telling you what to get.
Gelino's taken that fight here to the state capitol. Senate Bill 1083 is making its way through the legislative process in Hartford. It puts restrictions on step therapy so patients suffering from chronic pain don't live with it longer than necessary.
If the bill is adopted by both chambers and signed by the governor, we won't have that situation. Individuals will receive the brand pharmaceutical that is recommended by the physician, and that should come first instead of hit and miss and going back to trying to get a brand name, because there could be some very negative outcomes.
In the meantime, Gelino's founded a pain support group with 4,000 members in Connecticut and is taking this photography display on the road to state capitals up and down the East Coast.
That picture is one of my favorite.
That's
the challenges, yeah. I mean, it's just like, this is what we have to go through on a daily basis when you have pain. That's why we call it the Invisible Project, because it's what you don't see. We want to make visible what you don't see.
How are you?
Senate Bill 1083 is getting visibility.
We're here to make life easier for people, and because of individuals like Paul, we hear about different situations.
But senators are also hearing from lobbyists hired by insurance companies and big box pharmacies who argue step therapy prevents drug addiction and saves money. Gelino holds out hope it'll be voted into law this legislative session.
I hope it passes. It's making great steps for people with pain because it gives them access to medications that their doctor feels that they need. I mean, it seems basic. It's just, if your doctor feels you need it, it should be available to you.